back then. Now, I'm thinking, well, myself, well, you got a Native American standing in front of you, but you still think it's way back then. Okay, well, one of the things is we did not have any jails. Didn't need a jail. If somebody did something wrong, if it was a guy, he was hauled before the male council. If it was a woman, she was held before the female council. And they would decide what to do with her. Pretty quick. If it was a guy, same thing. If it was a problem between both of them, the guys would meet, the women would meet, they'd send over the reps to talk about it, then they'd make a decision. And that's how it went for war, too. Women decided war. Oh, yeah. There was no state house, no Congress saying we'll go to war. Yeah. The guys could want to go to war. They could have their faces painted up and their horses painted up, and they could be ready to go to war, having those dances. But they'd have to send someone over to the Women Council. The Women Council would have to take a vote to see if it was okay to go to war. Reason being, the women had men. We birthed them. So we had the right to say whether they were going to croak or not. So the Women Council sent their rep back to the Men Council and said, pretty bad idea. They didn't go to war. You kept plowing your fields and working. They might not have liked it, but they did it. So, remember that shoes out front of the door thing? Woo! But, anyway, so children have to remember all this sort of stuff. We're taught this by verbal stories. They're handed down. The ribbons mean something too. That means that we're hooked to our ancestry. The beads that are hanging down below the bow tie, below the bird, or the thunderhawk, is not just fancy because they're white and black and they're pretty, they just kind of hang there. That's every person in my family. So sometimes when people got powwows or whatnot, people go up and go, oh, that's so pretty, and they want to touch it. Well, if a bead falls off, I just lost a family member. So I tell kids, please don't do that. Don't. Because that means the family member is no longer with us. That's not good. So that's why you don't touch a lot of Native American regalia. Plus, sometimes it's really old. It's been handed down generations after generation after generation. Let's see. What else? Oh, the buffalo that I wear has 3 feathers hanging off of it. Now, a lot of people don't know what that means. That's a very quiet way for me to witness in the powwow ring because I'm a Christian. So if it has 3 feathers, that means I believe in Jesus, the Holy Ghost, and the Father. If it has 1 feather hanging off of it, they only believe in God. They've either rejected or haven't been introduced to Jesus yet. If it has 2, they're just kind of confused. So if you see jewelry and it has 3 feathers on it, now you know what it means. Let's see. Oh, the flute he's playing. How many of y'all saw Dances with Wolves? Okay. The Lakota guy that was playing the flute, he was playing that one. It's been kind of all over the place. Every flute is made for a different reason, for a different purpose, as a cedar flute. And on the top there's a woman. You remember the lady that played the major role as the interpreter in Dances with Wolves? That's why there's a woman on this flute. So it's a very very individual item. So now, let's see, which one is now? I talked all along myself.
Can I say it?
I'm gonna put your shirt on.
Again. Osio is the long version. It means hello. In the some of the folks when they say siu, just hello. And Donodoga Hane means goodbye. And her name is Uzde Sokwili. That means little horse. Of course, she's a very horse person. She's had horses all her life. And I was just a musician before I met her. Now I'm a horse person too. I didn't understand all that. What she said is true. If I were to play this outside a lodge, or as we had cabins, then if she came out, then that was part of the courting process. If she did not come out, then I would go court somebody else. That was the way it was done traditionally. Now the other night we heard something that kind of bothered me. We played for a group of college kids, and we enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. They did poetry, and we did a few songs, which we'll do it later, maybe one or two of those, where they were saying, some of the poetry they were saying was very disrespectful to women. They were calling them names that were not nice, that I will not repeat. And so when I got up there, I talked to the young men, because obviously somebody hadn't taught them that women are part where there are mothers, and they're where our children come from. They're the mothers of our children. So without our women, we don't have our people. So we have to respect. We respect the men, of course, but we respect our women too. And you don't say those kind of things about women. Don't call them names like that. And then I did a song that illustrated that, so it would drive it home. And we got a standing ovation for that. But that was because they needed to learn. That's what we're out here for. We like to do music and we like to do entertainment, but we like to keep some of the traditional values alive, the good things, the core things, to keep those alive so we don't lose things. Now I'm going to do the flute here for you. Like she said, this was the cedar flute that was played in Dances with Wolves, and it's been had a hard life, so we're trying to be easy on it. But this is a song, it's called Athabascan Song, and I'll play it for you. I guess I can put it there. I really don't need a microphone for the flute. Huh? Ready? Athabascan Song. She wanted me to include, to be sure to tell you that the drum is the heartbeat of Mother Earth.
That's why it's played this.
It's played like a heartbeat. And the women's drum, like she said, is a smaller drum. The men play, have you ever seen the big kettle-looking drum? That's only men play that. It's not somebody trying to be chauvinist or somebody, it's traditional. The men are only allowed to play that drum, and the women usually only play that drum. I do play it sometimes, since that's the only drum we have, when she's demonstrating dance. In a few minutes, she'll show you some of the traditional dance. Would you like to do a song now? We can do a song for them. We're going to do a song here. A lot of our songs will speak about the earth, and they speak about preserving it and taking care of it. That's because we see everything as alive. If you look out at the trees, if everything that was made has a part of God in it, so it's alive and it deserves respect. So we just don't destroy things unfettered. We look at them and we ask, like when we go hunting, we ask the animal if we can. We ask the animal if we can kill it. so that we can have it for food. And if the animal answers us and says, I will give myself for food, then we show respect by using everything that comes from that animal instead of wasting anything. We do not waste his life because he's given his life for us. The same thing when we go fishing, we respect the fish and everything, the plants, all things. So that's a lot of these powwow songs we do. How many of y'all know what a powwow is? Have you ever been to a powwow? A powwow is a Native American gathering where you'll see traditional dance. What we'll be showing you today is very tame compared to some of the dancing that you'll see at powwows. They have the fancy dancing and the men doing the grass dancing where their legs go up almost as high as their chest. And then they have that men's fancy dance where they jump up in the air and they're kicking and everything. So we'll be doing very slow stuff here. We're in our 60s, so we do things slower. This guitar, it's not Native American guitar. Of course, guitars came from another continent, but it has an interesting history because it was one of the last handmade guitars made by Alvarez. And I got it about 40-something years ago, and they make them all on machines now. So I've had this baby a long time. This is called Call of the Wild. Now, I write these songs because they're given to me. I don't just sit down and write it. I feel like it's something that I was given as a gift.
Cries and no one listens. The balance of life is upset. Man has heard it's God's creation, and destroyed without regret. I hear the words of a prophet that teaches all an ancient way. They give us love, they give us peace, but you must hear what they say. This is God's word that I see. This is the way I believe. Father, mother, and child, hear the call of the world.